think video games are gonna happen?
I do. I have a sneaking suspicion.
All right, what's your top 3 video games you think might exist?
Mario, Pac-Man, and Sonic the Hedgehog.
That sounds stupid. Why would that game exist?
Oh, it's starting. It's starting. We don't even have time to. Okay. Sorry that it's just my webcam viewers. We didn't have time to set up Ace's, so it's just his voice and my face. But anyway, Nintendo Direct. It's been so long.
It's been so long. Maybe you can imagine my reactionary faces.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, it's Dante. I can't believe it. The colors is
Alright, this looks like a Smash trailer. We're just starting right off with the Smash trailer. Oh. Oh no. I don't want Xenoblade 2 characters.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
What happened to Pyra? Unless this isn't a Smash trailer and it's actual Xenoblade 2 stuff. Ace, are you there? Okay, I can't hear you anymore. But anyway.
I was ingrained.
Okay.
Why is that?
I didn't play Xenoblade 2.
Couldn't find it anywhere.
No, I've never ever.
I never finished Xenoblade Chronicles 1, but I liked it. I do plan on finishing it at some point. But this one just...
Dante's
I mean, props to people who like Xenoblade 2, and I'm sure it's fine, it's just... I really don't like the change in art style, and I've heard there's a lot of clunky stuff that just... It's just too long for me to invest in, having not even finished the first one, which is also too long.
This is where you were.
Myra! That was my impression.
So this is seeming less like a Smash reveal and more like an actual Xenoblade thing.
I got an invitation.
Oh, never mind. Great timing.
Oh, that was great.
Well, fine. I guess.
I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
I mean, I'd rather her than the guy, because, I mean, he would just be Shulk again, I guess. But I'd rather literally anyone else other than them. I mean, she's got some cool stuff. Nothing, like, super unique, but it looks fun.
Pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters.
Was this the last character in the past? I feel like there was one more, because if this is the last one, that's a disappointment.
Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
Oh, she's got a glowy forehead. Da, da, da. Is that... Oh, wait. Is that a...
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on leaving?
No, that's a skin. That looks... Or not. She has different stuff. Huh? Because I was thinking that, like, either a skin or an Echo Fighter, but it doesn't... But she has different stuff, so she wouldn't be. At first I was thinking, oh, Final Smash turns her into that. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. It's a Sheik thing. It's a Zelda Sheik situation. Okay. I'm probably not going to play her, but that's neat.
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait,
I do like how she instantly switches between them and it doesn't have a whole, like, transformation like Melee Sheik. Yeah, there you are, so you were absent for a while.
What do you mean? God almighty. Come on. Burning sword.
Very unique name.
Yeah, I even said the word transformation animation.
Yeah.
Oh,
never expected
damn.
to see you two again.
Fan service for a
Yeah.
game that I have absolutely never played.
I won't go easy on you.
Fighting
Ooh, fighting words.
you forget. We're fighting
Whoa! Oh, wow, I can't believe it was Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
I mean, she looks fun enough to play, but I don't care.
Yeah, I literally.
But I'm the person who was cool with Byleth getting in, even though I feel disappointed about that. So.
From Nintendo.
I mean, Byleth ended up becoming one of your mains.
No, you're thinking of Corrin. Corrin was my main. I'm terrible with Byleth. Byleth is too slow.
I'm thinking
However,
of Korra.
we haven't been able to present
the
a
Legend
Nintendo
of
Direct
Korra.
in this style for some time.
You'll
I'm happy
have
to share this
just
Nintendo Direct
imagine
with you all today.
My reactionary reaction faces.
Yeah.
You'll have to just
We
imagine
appreciate
me
your
going,
continued support.
He appreciates the continued support. That's always nice to hear. That our money's
and then
going.
he's like, okay,
What you
stream's
just
over.
saw was the reveal
See you
trailer
later.
for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra.
There is one more fighter left in the
Xenoblade Chronicles series as
Pass.
Daisy's
I was
2-in-1
just
ally.
assuming so,
Please
and
look
they're
forward to
saving
seeing
that
the
for
moveset
Dante
in
for
Super
the
Smash
Devil
Bros.
May Cry
Ultimate.
series, of course.
This fighter
I mean,
releases
I
in
haven't
March,
played Devil May
so
Cry, but I
please
think
stay
I'd still
tuned
think Dante
just
is a
bit
cool
longer.
addition. Like that's something I can
All right,
appreciate,
let's
despite
continue with
not
our first batch of
being the
Nintendo
target
Switch
audience. But this was neither. But like, okay.
It's something I'm
Oh,
hoping I can
oh,
do
Fall
to
Guys.
use it. Oh, hell yeah, Fall Guys.
Fall Guys, amazing. Wow.
That was the third-party platform that we needed
Yeah. I mean,
going to fall.
I got Fall Guys for free on PS4, and it's fine. I never play it. I think it already had its
I like
15
that.
minutes of fame.
Yeah, I like that part in the game where the imposter is sus.
Yeah.
Stumble toward greatness.
I mean, I respect Fall Guys more than I respect Among Us. But, I mean, it's still...
I don't respect any.
You have 22 minutes
Oh,
before the
okay.
solar system
This
is
is cool.
destroyed.
For absolutely, like, one person and
Venture
also
into the
me.
vast reaches of space.
Outer Wilds, I mean...
Secrets left behind.
I thought this was already on Switch, I guess not.
You have 22 minutes.
After
After that,
built for
the
it,
sun
but no,
will
I think it was
explode and the
PC
solar
only.
system will be
It's on PS4 too.
Oh, it is? Okay.
However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue
continue
exploring.
You've told me that I'd like this game, and I probably would at some point try it.
You would play this
Repeating
game and
these
go,
cycles,
oh,
you'll gradually unravel.
Yeah,
the
that's
mysteries
exactly. I'll buy it and stream it and just go like ooh, ooh, the whole time.
What messages will you discover?
play that game and go,
How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why
So this is
the
fine.
solar
I mean,
trapped in
system
it.
timeless?
I hope the whole direct isn't
Find
just
out
ports
when the
though.
critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on
I'm
Nintendo Switch
hoping
summer
they're
2021.
getting
But
through-
they made a big deal out of like
Your sleuthing
there being a
skills to the
direct though,
test
as opposed
in
to
two
just
classic
individual
murder mystery
announcements. So
games.
I have hope there'll be something.
Famicom Detective Club.
Like
They'll be
Famicom
like,
Detective Club.
Famicom Detective Club, the girl who stands
Yeah,
behind.
like
Actually, this is actually kind of like
for the first time.
a cult series though that hasn't come to the West, so this actually is kind of significant, all jokes aside.
Suspense. Drama.
Yeah, I can't believe I get to finally play Famicom Detective Club.
No, there's
Be
like
on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narrative
spirits
settings.
in Smash from
In
this,
one
I'm
game,
pretty
you'll
sure.
solve a complex murder case
I'm
surrounding
surprised
a wealthy
it's
family
a
in
visual
haunted village while
novel with
dealing with
animation.
Yeah, it looks nice for a visual novel. I'm not a big visual
That's-
novel guy,
I'm
but
impressed.
case to crack.
like that's cool. It's a remake of the old ones, I'm guessing. I wasn't listening to him.
The Famicom Detective. Yeah, me neither.
In the
I
other
can't
game,
believe the
you'll investigate a
Famicom
supernatural
Detective is
rumor
coming to
after
Super
a
Smash
mysterious
Brothers.
death to free students from a sinister nightmare.
Only
Interrogate suspects and hunt for
Oh,
clues
wow,
to piece
chilling
together these chilling
conundrums.
conundrums.
I'm pretty sure this is like a first-party Nintendo series too.
It's too late.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean the word Famicom.
Right. I mean, the blood-covered girl is right in front of you. You know, whenever I fall asleep, the blood-covered girl is right in front of me. That's called
The missing heir.
being
And
an
Famicom
adult. I don't know where I was going with that joke.
I was gonna
Nintendo
say
Switch,
like
May 14th.
trauma or
Pre-orders
maybe
begin
you
today on
murdered
Nintendo
someone in the
eShop.
past, or maybe you played a certain RPG.
I might play that. I don't know. Depends on. That's a price-dependent thing for me.
That's a price to pay.
I know. What is this? This I have no idea.
The Fire of War. War.
Fire Emblem? Is this a new Fire Emblem? No. No, this is Dynasty Warriors.
Oda Nobunaga from the Samurai. I can't believe they made a game about Oda Nobunaga. That was a joke.
I know.
Oda Nobunaga
I'm good. I'm good.
video guy.
I'm glad. Oh wait. Oh, is this a fighting game?
I'm surprised.
Is Samurai Warriors a fighting
The
game?
latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period.
Is
as
it
the
a
series now
Musou?
shines
It's a
the
Musou.
spotlight
Okay, because Samurai Spirit is a fighting game. There, that was it. And Samurai Showdown and Samurai Spirit are both fighting games.
Yeah, Sam
Unleash
Show
high-octane
is
moves and electrify one versus
Okay,
one
this I care
combat
less about.
battles.
I'm not that I care about Sam Show really either, but I'm just trying to get into fighting games as they're coming out, and there's not a lot announced
Don't
yet.
you
So
love Oda Nobunaga,
I
Jeremy?
do.
The vast world
I don't know enough about
Don't you
Japanese
know
history to know whether or not that was a horrifically
Long
insensitive
years,
statement.
Legend of Mana featuring remastered
Legend
HD
of
graphics is
Mana,
coming to
baby.
Nintendo Switch.
Is this a remake?
They said
You'll set
remaster.
off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree
Remaster.
seen in a dream.
I know,
Before
like,
discovering the
3
world map
people who
is
will
empty.
lose their mind.
During your travels, you'll acquire special.
Wasn't this a
items
Game Boy Advance game?
Place them on the map to bring towns,
Yes.
dungeons,
Yeah.
Okay.
and other lands to
Yes,
life.
yes.
I mean, the Mana series is all over the place, but I remember seeing that character in like Nintendo Power ads in the early 2000s for a Game Boy Advance game.
Characters, each on their own
They're
personal
like,
quests.
don't you want to be this
Square
very
off against
fluffy
fearsome monsters.
individual?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Or take a break
Ah,
from
yeah,
adventure
take a break
and
from
rest up at
adventure.
home.
What an exciting feature
The
in this
music
game.
has been rearranged for this enhanced version.
JRPGs used to be like my main thing, and they're not really
Other
anymore
features have been
necessarily.
added, including the ability to turn off
So
enemy encounters.
this isn't the kind of thing that's making me hop out of my seat. But again, it's like if it ends up being really good and like
Launch
fairly
on
cheap,
Nintendo
sure.
Switch, June 24th.
But there's enough other games coming out this year that I'm gonna pay money for. So oh, this is Monster Hunter. Yep. Capcom presents Legend of Mana.
It's an evil spy. This is
Yeah.
the commentary you
Yeah.
It's an evil spider.
This is coming out soon. This is coming out like soon. Like,
Yeah, this is coming out in like, what, a month or two?
yeah. I don't know. I can't remember if it was March or April. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna say again. But I mean, you're a Monster Hunter guy. I've only played the one on the Wii a little bit, and I didn't like it. So I'm sure I don't know enough about. This is a game I'm interested in though, but my only thing holding me back a little bit is it's coming out in close proximity to like multiple other games I'm more interested in. That's the only factor right now.
Spider-Man swings that they can do. I like the interesting new aesthetic
50 years
they're
Yeah.
going for.
Lura Village was attacked on a rampage in Magnum Malo.
I like the dogs. You can ride the dog into battle.
Our hunter's about to
The
face
biggest challenge yet.
Yeah, like this looks good. This looked like something I'd enjoy, but it's like I will have just bought Guilty Gear Strive and Resident Evil 8, so I don't know how much I can justify buying it yet.
It's good. It is a good game if you want to, you know, lay back and grind some monsters out. It's not like horrifyingly engaging. It's kind of a game you can just play and like
The rampage.
not turn your brain off because
It's hard,
they
yeah.
will kick your ass. But you can enjoy it. You don't have to worry about the story. The story is there are monsters
We should start preparations
Yeah.
right away.
and you can hunt them.
We're here to offer
And
assistance.
women are here to offer their assistance. And
Yeah.
got big red pants. That's the plot.
Okay, yeah.
We are here to offer our assistance.
Oh, March
That's what I say
26th.
whenever I offer
So it won't be
my
coming out.
assistance.
It'll be coming out right before I buy Guilty Gear Strive and Resident Evil 8.
Yes. Just to make your
That was
wallet
the
that
latest
much
trailer
thinner.
for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom.
So nothing has made me do
How will our heroes fare
the
against
balding
these
guy
ferocious
with
monsters?
glasses
Stay
face.
tuned
Nothing
for
has
the
made me
latest
go.
installment in the Monster
Yeah.
Hunter series.
Like, this has all been stuff we either knew about or stuff that's like, okay, that's fine.
Next,
But
please take
Please
a look
take
at
a
this.
look at this.
this is supposed to be like a 50-minute long direct. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. We haven't had a good Mario sports game in a while.
Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf Series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
That's actually like kind of cool.
Study the wind and terrain.
Mario looks
Take your
very
time to
like.
think
I'm
things
impressed to
through.
be there.
Then swing.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, whatever. He's
I mean-
like, you guys just brought.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters.
Golf games are very hit or miss.
Lush, natural
Like,
scenery.
tennis games and soccer games always slap.
Use features on the green,
Golf games
like a
sometimes
shot.
slap.
To see how
Kirby,
your shot will curve the
Mario
slopes.
sports games
And a
in
scan
general
that lets
just
you examine
really
a course's
go
terrain.
hard for no reason at all.
Recently, I heard that the last tennis one wasn't great though, and the Mario Sports mix was like so and
In
so.
addition to button controls,
But
you
yeah,
can also
I
use
have
motion
no
controls.
idea.
so I
With
mean,
a Joy-Con controller like a golf club.
the fact that they're showing off specific gameplay and not trying to tease us with like a story thing that ends up not being significant like they did last time tells me it's kind of a good sign.
On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that
Why
truly
are
bring
they-
the heat to
What?
Mario Golf.
Speed
In this
golf.
one, Speed golf.
Okay.
Here, it's always your turn.
Where's the one
Oh.
Tease off at the
person
same
golf
time,
battle
then
royale?
you'll race through the course
Oh, so
and
you
reach the ball.
you race to get the ball in the hole rather than taking
Keep
turns.
going. Outpace
It's
the
not about how many
opponent
hits.
out on
Someone
top.
said,
Your golfing
"Give it
skills aren't the
another
only
whack."
things at play.
That's like 100-foot robot golf
Special
on
shots
PlayStation
to
VR.
beat the competition.
Yeah, no.
Oh, did we mention story mode?
Oh my god. I
Did we mention story mode? Why did you say it like
To
that?
develop your golfing skills.
Yeah, did we
interact with
mention
various
story
Mushroom Kingdom
mode?
characters.
Do
Level
you
up with
believe in
experience points earned
Jesus,
during
Mario?
matches. Then
I do.
allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your
Yeah,
character.
like that's cool. I mean, like I said, golf games are hit or miss.
In versus play.
Like if there was a new Mario Strikers, I'd be a lot more
When
hype.
Mario Golf Super Rush
Yeah,
swings
I'd be
on
like,
Nintendo Switch, June
But, like,
25th.
maybe.
Pre-orders begin on Nintendo
Maybe.
eShop
It
after
looks-
this presentation.
I'll have to see more of it, but like, solid.
The latest game in the Mario
Yeah,
Golf
look, I
series
like the
adds new
concept
gameplay
of
for
speed
multiplayer
golf, but
modes,
Yeah.
what about golf?
as well as
to
the
death?
familiar golf
I believe there might be money
controller and
there.
controls.
Yeah.
I like how, oh, he's
Look
got
forward
the
to
star,
this
he's
game
gonna
on
run
Nintendo
real
Switch.
fast.
Let's move
Let's
on
move on
to more Nintendo
Without
Switch
headlines. We're going. You just.
Oh, that was a speedy snap.
These games coming to Nintendo
Yeah, it was
Switch.
good.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora. Tales from the Borderlands.
Why? Like, I already don't care at all.
Games still alive?
I don't know what happened with them.
This game includes
They're
all
like a
5 episodes,
reanimated
filled with
corpse.
classic
Did they get bought
Borderlands
out
humor.
by someone?
I don't
Gangsters,
know.
Bandit lords, and vault hunters.
I never cared. I never followed them really, so I don't really know. I don't judge people who like them. It's not like a cringe series. It's just like something I was never into.
I mean,
This I'm actually I actually kind of want to buy just to use my arcade stick. I know it's just a bunch of re-releases of arcade games, but like sometimes I just want to play arcade games.
Get 1943, the Battle
oh
of
hell
Midway
yeah!
for free.
This
Then
looks like a
purchase game
good
packs for the
collection.
standalone
I love
Ghosts and
Mr.
Goblins
Ghosts and
add-on to build your
Gablins.
collection.
He's a great guy.
Local co-op play is also available.
That's
Scratch
that nostalgic itch. Oh, they got
Arcade
Strider,
Stadium launches
baby.
later.
Yeah,
Beep.
Brains.
The Sims. Oh, I thought that
The zombie. Oh,
In this
this
action
game
game
looks
from
like.
Aspire, you'll build your zombie.
this was like
It looks
this was a
like it
PS2
runs
game.
really
turning
bad.
humans into your
This is it?
PS2 game?
Yeah.
Build the arsenal of sputum head, gut
I
veins,
vaguely
and
remember seeing it
This city ain't
in
no
like
match
Best
for
Buy as a child.
Wow.
Without a pulse.
Boba
Away on
Fett.
Nintendo
He's Boba
Switch,
Fett.
16. Pre-orders begin today.
Like,
on
hello,
Nintendo
I'm
eShop.
Boba Fett. Have you watched The Mandalorian? Okay, that.
Oh, here we go.
Down versus a
Hey, so here we
Wait,
go.
aliens?
Aliens?
Oh.
Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up.
No, this
is
is
this even
the
the
right
right
game.
game? Anyway, After annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the crash.
Oh, I like how he has the Joy-Cons on his wrist.
You'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight,
Oh, thank God the odd jobs are back. He's
mining.
mining.
Pay off the entry. You'll then face off against a
Minecraft
slew of unusual opponents. Most
What?
of them aliens with some great
What?
tricks up their sleeves.
First
Study their
person.
tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and
An
improved
improved
death
death
glove,
glove.
we'll have access to a variety of deadly
I can't
skills
believe
that
there's
can
a
be
new and
customized
improved
and
death
upgraded
glove.
before each match.
Yeah, this is very Suda.
So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens.
Get ready to
that you can
kick some gluteus maximus.
Anyway, it all
Yeah.
makes sense.
Glad
When
Suit-
August 3 lands on Earth,
27.
or Nintendo
That
Switch,
we didn't
August
know
27th.
until today.
Well,
so I
That's yeah. I didn't.
I did the face.
Good. Heck yeah.
Did the face.
I still haven't played the others, but I will at some point.
Oh, they're fine. They're good.
As a buff, so below.
What is
I
this?
think you'd really
Why
like
do
the
they need
first one.
assassins in heaven?
If you get one,
Do someone's
get the
dirty
first
work.
one. You'll
Slay
get the-
demons with
I like
soul
the
cards.
dirty one.
Is this a rail shooter?
I am. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What genre of game is this? It's like a card-based rail shooter?
I don't.
Huh?
Kill or be killed.
Is that
You won't last long if you can't rely
Is
on
that
yourself.
Spike Spiegel's voice actor?
Sounds kind of like it.
Is that Mr.
So it's okay. It doesn't seem to be. I guess it's not on rails. It's just a speed shooter like those recent indie games.
You can grapple and dapple.
I mean, cool. It's gonna be one of those indie games that are either gonna be like so unique gameplay that everyone tries to imitate, or it's just like fades
Uncover
away.
Heaven's Mysteries in neon white, coming to
So
Nintendo Switch.
March, April,
winter
May, June,
2021.
July, August. All right. No More Heroes is coming 6th. The DC Supergirls
Girls are here.
Oh no! This is hype.
My name's Barbara Gordon,
Hi there. I'm.
aka
Oh, I almost just said
I'm always
Modoc. I
inventing new
almost
gadgets to
just did a
fight
Marvel
crime, like my
character.
batarangs and Batgirl. This is Supergirl.
Wait,
She's
is
super
Danny the
strong
Street
and has
DC?
heat vision,
Yes.
plus super breath.
Hi, it's me, Danny
And
the
let's not
Street.
forget Wonder Woman, an
I
Amazonian
am in this
warrior
video.
who
I
wields the
will lose
lasso
my
of
mind.
truth.
Along
Is this a
with that,
character action game?
Bumblebee and Zatanna, we fight
I hope it
superheroes
is.
It looks kind of like it might be,
but we're not
but
just
doesn't look like a
superheroes.
good
We
one.
also have our school lives and trust me,
Are they
there's
tweening?
never a dull
Like, what
moment
is
at
this?
Metropolis
Well,
High
it's
School.
Superhero Girls was like a series of like tween
Get out of class and
short
shopping downtown
animations.
with
I don't know if I can't remember if they ever made it a full.
God.
my besties.
Scary.
Superstar post while we're at it.
Like I don't
Bulldog.
Already. Nice.
like it's like a series of shorts slash like a doll line.
Uh-oh, something
I thi-
really
that-
Does Tara Strong
No one's
voice
seen
act
it coming, but when
anyone?
Justice
I'm pretty sure she
League
voice acts like all of them.
answer no matter what.
Yeah.
We just gotta make sure no one figures
I mean,
out our secret
I-
identities.
I'd buy
Shout
this
out to
for
Tara
like
Strong.
Superhero Girls.
my
Team
niece or something. I don't have a niece, but
June 4th.
Yeah, I'd buy this for my 8-year-old niece.
Ready the juice cannons and prepare
the
for
juice
battle.
cannons.
Power up the juice can.
Oh, it's Plants vs. Zombies.
Juice. Oh wow, really? Wow. I forgot that series existed.
Well, they did branch out into like third-person shooters. Like that. Like okay, this is a
Yeah?
re-release. Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
And I always thought that was like a cool idea, but they never promoted them much, and I don't know anyone who played them. Like it had potential to be like an esports thing, but no one played them.
I definitely didn't know this existed until now. So.
Yeah, there was one. I forgot what the first one's called. And then there's Battle for Neighborville, which is this, and I guess it's just a port slash like.
Is that a tank class that is corn?
Yeah.
Corn tank?
I mean, I think there could always be more shooters that aren't like military themed. So like I dig this in theory. I just don't know anyone who played it, and because no one played it, like why would I invest in an online game? Maybe this will change that though.
I'm
Who
going to
knows?
steal my parents' credit card and bankrupt them and buy all of the skins in
Join you in
Plants
your
vs.
Oh, wait.
Zombies.
Anyone
Metopia 2?
band together
Or
on
just-
a to face evil and save faces.
Or is this just Metopia
Utopia's
on the
coming to
Switch?
Nintendo Switch.
This is definitely
Cast new
another
characters
thing
in
that
various
at
roles
least
across the
3
kingdom.
people I know are going to really,
Turn your
really
favorite
Well, I mean, it
into
makes
an ally.
sense. I mean,
You can make
Metopia
someone
was
with
like a
various
late
stars
stage 3DS game that didn't have its day really.
added as a new
So I guess it makes sense
really
to re-release.
Slam up your Mies and get them
The
ready
Dark
for adventure.
Lord Stan was.
But it's also weird how
Letting you go wild
the
with
Switch
your new creations and make
has
them
not
even
had
more
much like
fabulous.
me emphasis at all.
Yeah, no.
But now there's this, and that Mario Golf game had like a pretty heavy
Consider spending
me.
some quality time with
ness,
allies to
too.
strengthen bonds.
And this also looks like a lot better than it did on the 3DS. So I only played the demo on the 3DS, but like
Yeah.
If your relationship
I mean, cool.
No way.
things might take a turn for the worse.
Wow.
this is the kind of game that if we were still living together and we could like make me's of our friends and like be funny about it would be fine. But probably won't be as fun living alone.
In battle.
Did you just hear him say
Venture
you
with
could have a
friends and
horse
familiar
as a
faces in the
companion? That's
lighthearted
pretty
romp.
darn
Oh, I was talking over it. No.
Yeah, that's
Begin
pretty
today
good.
on
I
Nintendo
had to
eShop.
listen to you and also lose my mind laughing at the same time.
Super Mario themed items
yeah.
are coming
Oh,
to your island.
someone I know guessed this.
Oh,
Super Mario
Wow.
Brothers
I mean,
Mario and
they
Mario.
had Nintendo themed items in the and Animal Crossing on the GameCube. So this doesn't impress me that much.
And the question block
Oh, you can collect.
Oh, that's weird though. That is weird that you can actually pick them up.
So place them however
Yeah,
and
it's
wherever
weird.
you'd like.
I mean, this is definitely an improvement of how they
You can also
functioned
place 2
in
warp pipes.
GameCube Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Oh, does it actually teleport you to another one?
That's fantastic.
That's awesome. That actually is really cool.
Yeah. Can I get them all
Why not
over
try
actually?
recreating the
please?
Mushroom Kingdom? A free
Wow.
update for the game launches
And good, it's
February
free.
25th.
That's pretty darn good.
I was worried this was gonna be like the first premium
Mario Brothers
DLC.
items will be available via
was
Nook
worried for a
Shopping starting
moment.
March 1st.
Okay.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
Isabel's vague posting about me.
Yeah.
That
Hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
I'm gonna wring her neck.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released
I'm going
as
to
part of the
break
Super
her
Mario
bones
Brothers
quickly.
35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit
Please wait
longer
a bit
for their
longer.
release. Speaking of which,
We still got like 25 minutes left of
the
this.
global launch for the Super
Yeah.
Mario 3D
So
World
there's still
plus
time.
Wait
Bowser's
for them
Fury
to
game.
announce Dante from
We
Devil
hope you
May
enjoyed
Cry
that
series
Mario
in
adventure
Smash.
as well.
Donkey gave a
I'm just
glowing
excited.
review of
We have another
Bowser's
game
Fury.
to show you.
Yeah, I saw it. He was like, "It's a good video."
Oh wait, this is gonna be something significant. Is this Bayonetta?
Value, virtuous, more.
Oh, that's not Bayonetta.
Not
No.
Bayonetta.
The aesthetic of the like
Pragmatic.
fire thing looked kind of Bayonetta-ish.
Is this a Fire Emblem? Oh, it must be a Fire Emblem.
It doesn't look like a Fire Emblem
No.
art style though. No, this isn't Fire Emblem.
There's no recourse.
No. Oh, it's the next game from the like Octopath Traveler team.
The wages of loyalty,
Yeah.
raised earth, and burnt corpses.
Yeah,
You and no other
Is that also
must
Spike
decide how we
Spiegler's
proceed.
voice actor?
maybe.
You are a lead.
I mean, I didn't play any of these games, but people said they were good. So, but again, like there was a time where like I'd see anime JRPGs and me like hop on them. But nowadays, it's like unless it's a franchise, unless it's doing something unique aesthetically, or it's a franchise I'm already like super deep into, I tend to pass over them just because they're so, I don't have time to play them.
Over your brain.
Yeah.
I just see it and my eyes glaze over. And I'm like,
Like no matter how good it is, and I'm sure it is good, it just
known as the
I don't
Iron
have the
World.
time
Though the hostilities
to invest
ceased
in a
with
game that
Iron's
that's only like, that was cool.
the flames of
You know?
No
war
wonder
engulfed
how
the realm
no
once again.
no amount of sexy graininess
Caught in a
in Steve
tangled,
Blum's
fiery web
voice
of
Yeah.
can
plots and
seduce me
conspiracies,
to
a
playing one of
brave
these
group from
video
Glen-
games.
Like, I'll take a chance on
powers that would
shorter
orchestrate their
games
downfall.
that are like, I'm iffy on, but like a long JRPG that might not end up being worth it. It's hard to persuade me.
Battles take place on terrain with different elevations.
Character's
A
attack
character's
range.
attack range is determined
Yeah,
by
the
their
horse
location
just
and
jumped
their
up a
equipped weapons.
cliff.
The range
What,
can be
can your
extended by attacking
Octopath
from higher
Traveler do
ground
that?
with long
I mean, this is a tactical
range
RPG. I do like
and
tactical
arrows.
Yeah.
games, so that's a difference.
Yeah,
Terrain
that
and
being
other
said,
elements
like,
to gain
this is
the upper
definitely
hand.
to scratch that,
An
like,
enemy
Final
outflanked
Fantasy
is susceptible
Tactics
not
itch.
only
Yeah.
to your initial attack, but also a powerful
It's just
blow
got
from the
a
allied positions
beautiful,
behind the enemy.
high-resolution Octopath Traveler paint.
Charge
Yeah.
into an enemy to send them
Fly
flying
into
into
position.
position for a follow-up
Position.
attack.
Fly into perdition.
Link attacks together
For
by
an
first
attack.
casting ice magic on the flames to create water,
Water terrain.
Then electrify
I
the
can't
area
believe
with
it. It's
lightning
lightning magic.
Wow.
It is of the
Yeah.
utmost importance to survey the battlefield
I cannot
before taking
believe
action.
this gameplay I'm watching. Oh my god, your choices matter!
Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in
Wow,
a
Fallout
variety
New
of
Vegas.
situations.
Who knew?
Utility.
So that was the point of that
Okay.
scale thing.
Collectively, your
There are
decisions will
only
establish
three
your
choices.
conviction,
There are
affecting
three
how the
wolves
story
fighting
unfolds
inside of
and
you.
who will join
One
you.
is utility, one is morality, and one is liberty.
What is liberty?
We linked Prince Roland to Estrost.
Critical
Critical
decisions that may
decisions.
determine the fates of nations are settled by
Oh
vote
my
on
god,
the
it's a
scales of
democracy
conviction.
simulator.
Use the information you've gathered to sway allies
Oh my
toward your
god,
favored
finally
cause.
us democracy fans.
The story will
can finally
significantly
enjoy a
change
video
based on
game.
how the votes are cast.
Oh,
So they
that's
refuse to
that
remember
guy.
such
That's Grimoire Vice.
His hand was forced.
Forget his
As
name.
more and more critical decisions are made,
Like, I'm honestly just zoning out watching this.
Yo, yeah, my eyes are
Like, I'm
closed.
sure some people are gonna be way into this, and good on them. But I just...
Wow,
Project
triangle strategy. Yeah,
Like, the only thing that would make me buy that is if it's relatively cheap, and if it came out at a time where literally nothing else was coming out that I'm interested in.
For more information
Yeah,
in
30
the
bucks.
future.
And a
After
good
this
time.
presentation,
A demo
demo
version.
of
Oh
this
my
game
good.
will be
Jeremy,
That's pretty early for a
don't have to
demo if
wait.
it's not coming out till next year.
And in the future,
Jeremy, you
we'll
don't have to
conduct a
wait.
survey
Pick
to
up
gather
Triangle
player
Strategy
feedback.
demo
We
now.
look forward to hearing your responses
or
on the
later.
demo.
Maybe like 30 minutes from now.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I have to make dinner and get ready for work in the morning.
I thought you were gonna
Let's
be
see
like,
a few
I
more
can't.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
It's never happening.
Calling all hunters.
Do you have what it takes,
What it
hunters?
takes.
Is that a stormtrooper helmet?
Is that a dwarf helmet?
Is this a Star Wars thing?
Lightsaber?
Oh, this is a Star Wars thing.
Is this a Star Wars?
Huh? I'm
This is a Star Wars.
okay.
Is this a new Star Wars?
This doesn't seem to be anything we already know about.
Star
What?
Wars Hunters.
I mean, that showed nothing, but I'm intrigued.
Competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes
Oh
6 and
my
7. Flash in this
god, it's a
third-person shooter coming to
third-person
Nintendo Switch in
shooter.
2021.
Okay. I mean, that could either be...
Overwatch.
Do I look at you or the camera?
Oh no, EA.
We all play for different reasons.
I don't know what this is, but I hate it.
Battle. Gorgon used many weapons.
Wow, I can't believe AFK Arena is coming
Yeah.
to the Switch.
Soul-devouring crossbow.
Have you seen those terrible AFK Arena ads where it's like
Oh,
the woman in the hat and she's doing this?
she's jiggling. She's
Yeah.
jiggling. Oh yeah. They're doing the TikTok dance.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is really janky looking. She said ass.
Oh. What is this?
What new weapon? In Knockout City, I'm
Princess say ass. Oh my god, I can't believe it's a sports game.
What?
It's a what?
Honestly, like, as much as I hate the presentation, it looks kind of fun.
I wish she was like weird and pixely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks fun-ish.
He's got a Fortnite.
It's EA, so they're gonna find a way to make it bad, but like, it looks fun.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be like $50 for our premium skins.
Like, it looks fun in a Splatoon kind of way.
It's Captain Wrangler.
My favorite Metroid character.
It's Max Splints, football man.
Not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war.
Like, I like the gimmick that, oh, they're different characters from different, like, gaming cliches, but then in the actual game, they don't look like that. Like you were saying.
Yeah,
they all have the same art style when they're actually in the game, so that whole gimmick doesn't even matter.
I wish they committed to the bit. It's just advertisement, and they all just look like Fortnites in the real game.
For survival.
Well, don't worry, because the fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight.
Oh boy, it's not Danganronpa.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and
Danganronpa.
Zero series comes a fight for your life. Literally, disoriented
Okay.
and trapped in an underwater theme park.
Why do they have the Pokemon art style?
Must now survive
Yeah, I was
this game of
about to
fate.
say. If it's just as like gross, but that's gonna be good. What?
The game is suddenly called off. You escape
That has to be the Pokemon artist. I don't know their name off the top of my head, but that is too close.
Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
Okay, so they're not doing the Danganronpa.
As you make your
Oh, so that was the joke. Okay. Oh, that's actually really funny that, like, that's the catalyst for why all these characters are together, was that they were gonna kill each other, but then they find out they don't have to. I like that a lot, actually.
May 28th.
That could be cool. I like that.
Oh my god,
Wield the powers of Olympus
Hades.
with the
Physical release.
Hades.
I was about to say, isn't that already on the
The
Switch?
critically acclaimed dungeon crawler.
I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's great. I'm just sick of hearing about it.
One day,
This version
someone
comes
will
with a couple
twist
of
my
extras
arm
to assist you
and
on
I
your
will
journey
play
out of the
Hades.
underworld.
I have
The first
not
is a PC
yet.
download code for the Hades original.
Just, I'm just
soundtrack.
sick of every year only having
With
one
2.5
indie game
hours
that
of
people talk
blood-pumping
about, you
music
know?
composed by Darren Core.
Yep.
And I'm sure it's great. The thing is, I know other indie games that have come out around the same time that are just as worthy of being talked about. And they're not.
The game's vibrant cast of
But
gods,
Zeus,
ghosts,
though,
and monsters,
yeah,
all by
but
Supergiant's
Mr.
art director
Aphrodite.
Gen Z. And let's not
Yeah.
forget the game itself, offering.
Yeah, and I know everyone who read Percy Jackson as a kid is a big slut for Greek mythology. I get it.
Yeah, everybody
But-
read Percy Jackson's
on March 19th.
Greek mythology.
But yeah, I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it is. It's just, I want to,
masterful collection.
whatever. Okay, Ninja Gaiden.
Oh my god.
Ninja Gaiden
Ligma. There's like
Ninja Gaiden
15
Sigma 2.
editions of that game.
And
which,
Ninja Gaiden
which
3
one's coming?
Razor's Edge are coming to
Oh, okay,
Nintendo
there we
Switch as
go.
the action-packed
Answer-
Ninja
question
Gaiden
answered.
Master Collection.
Yeah. Okay.
Those games kick your butt.
I've heard.
You are the legendary ninja
I
Ryu
have
Hayabusa,
no
fighting
idea
against
how
a
this is
great
going
evil
to
with battle
run
skills that are second to
off
none.
dock.
Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering.
Well, they were like PS2 games, right?
Skills, along with
I mean,
ruthless
yeah, I
ninjutsu to
guess it can
swiftly
run
take down
PS2
enemies.
Yeah, that-
and Switch stuff like at 60
Quickly
off dock.
gauge your opponent's
Wait,
movements
no.
while unleashing fast
What am I
and
talking
frenzied
about? This is
combos.
Xbox 360. This is like
Oh.
the
Team up
next
with
gen.
other super ninjas
Oh,
in your quest to fulfill your
okay.
destiny.
I swear that I thought they were PS2.
All previous downloadable
Yeah, no,
content,
they're a little
including
more
costumes
juiced
and game
up.
modes are included.
Okay.
Battle in the
Revel in the
intensity
intensity of Ninja
this
Gaiden
game
one
that's 17
dynamic
years
collection.
old.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way
Hey,
onto Nintendo
someone
Switch
will
summer
buy
2021.
it. Someone will go, oh my god. More battles.
More battles are
I
coming.
haven't finished that game yet, but I am playing it. It's good.
There is, yeah, there. Great commentary from me. There is, yeah. No, I heard people complaining about it. I heard people praising it. I heard people saying, don't buy it until a juiced up Switch comes out, which we don't even know if something like that is a thing.
I've been playing it in handheld mode and it runs fine. I don't know why that people are saying that.
I don't know either.
It runs like perfectly fine.
Yeah, I don't know. People have been like, yeah, it runs like trash. Wait for this.
It doesn't.
Coming to Nintendo
Not
Switch.
happening. Oh, there we go.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
There we go,
Four
baby.
Heroes of Light will soon embark
That is
on a
a
journey
good
to restore the crystals.
RPG right there.
Use the job system to develop
Again,
your characters
another game I'd probably like, but just haven't played.
Oh,
turn-based
this is
battles.
just made for you.
Yeah.
Veterans and
This is
newcomers
just
to the
this is
series
just
can
your
enjoy
fault
this
at
brand
this
new
point.
story
Yeah.
on February 26th.
So it's a different story, so I could start with this one. It's not related to the other one.
The game can be
could.
pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop.
Ew, that
An
looked
updated
really
demo
bad.
is also available. The latest installment in the legendary
What that
Ghosts
mouth-
and
Oh
Goblins
yeah,
series
Ghosts
comes
and
to life
Goblins.
as the
Really
brave knight
bad,
Arthur.
too. I don't know
Yeah.
why they went to this like
Spells and skills to
swinging
It looks
on
very
fire.
much like this is like not our B team working on this. This is our like our
This is our
F team working on it.
This is our
Like, okay, we're Resident Evil 8,
Ghosts and Goblins
Street Fighter 5 DLC,
are available now on Nintendo eShop.
whatever else Capcom is doing, and then this.
Devil May Cry 5, please
8
say it.
protagonists, 8 captivating
Saga
journeys.
Frontier.
Saga Frontier has been
They're
remastered
like, oh, our
for
D
Nintendo
team
Switch.
isn't doing
Travel through a
thing.
stunning
Our
sci-fi world with
copy
any of the
runners
protagonists,
haven't made
each
a
with their own
game yet.
stories. With the
And you
addition of
guys
the
want to
playable
make a Ghosts
protagonist
and
Fuse,
Goblins,
new
and
gameplay
they're like,
features,
what an
exhilarating
honor!
battles, and a new
The
scenario
Ghosts
for
and
the protagonist
Goblins.
Acellus. Saga Frontier
Yeah, what
Remastered is an adventure
I don't
not to be
even-
missed.
I don't
The
even
game
know
launches
this game.
April 15th.
I feel like we're being too negative throughout this whole thing, but like they haven't given me a reason not to be.
Free-to-play Battle Royale features
I
a growing roster of powerful
despise
contenders
video
named
games.
Legends,
I don't
strategic
even
combat,
play the
cross-platform
things.
play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new
You can get a
legendary
legendary
Pathfinder skin.
Pathfinder skin. Hey,
And
I
33
had
levels
my
for the
one
Season 8 Mayhem
positive
Battle Pass.
reaction to
Plus,
the
for
No
the
More
first 2 weeks after
Heroes.
launch,
Yeah.
earn double XP when you play
I
on
almost said
Nintendo
due
Switch.
date, new release
Fight for
date.
fortune.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, well, we already knew of that game, but yeah, I guess the release date is significant.
Yeah, the release date
How's
is
it going
one
so far?
thing that we learned.
Like a
There's
nice,
still
clean
a
summer
little bit
spot.
more to show you in today's Nintendo
Stop,
Direct.
stop giving
so we
me
hope you'll
the
stick with
like
us.
hope. Stop
Next,
saying we've got
Please
a
take a look
little
at this.
bit more. Oh. He's black.
Zelda.
Eiji
I'm Eiji
Aonuma,
Aonuma,
the
producer
Zelda
Breath of the
Legend
Wild 2?
Zelda series.
I'm here to show you.
I'm sure a
the
lot of
new
you saw me
Mario
and thought there
game.
might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
All right.
I apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some more information
Nintendo does this a lot. They're like, big announcement. We don't have any.
just a bit longer.
Literally get far.
While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Well, let's see what this is.
Oh my God, Skyward Sword. Oh my God, I was right actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Skyward
Is it a
Sword.
port or a remaster?
Alright. It's a portmaster, probably.
Yeah.
It's a portmanteau.
Yeah, that doesn't look different enough to be more than that.
I
mean-
don't know how they're gonna get those motion controls in there. I'm assuming.
Well, the Joy-Con does have motion controls. It just games Nintendo learned their lesson, and games don't rely on it much anymore.
Yeah. Does it have Wii Motion Plus though?
But, like, again, fine for people who didn't play it, but like, I still have my Wii disc of Skyward Sword. I don't have a reason to play this.
Finally, Girahim can
What
flick
you've just
his tongue
seen
at
is
me
The Legend
in
of Zelda
1080p
Skyward Sword
HD.
This game originally released in 2011 on the
Wow.
Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control
Alright,
scheme
alright,
in which players
Jeremy.
would
We're
use
gonna
the
do an
Wii Remote Plus
exercise. I
controller
want you
as
to
a
say
sword,
2
and the
positive
nunchuck controller as a
things
shield.
about
With the
this
increased
game.
processing power of the Nintendo
This game
system,
or the Direct?
controls here are smoother and even more
I
intuitive.
think this game has
And we've recreated the
wonderful
controls for the sword and the
goblin
shield
belly
here by
physics.
having
I
the
didn't
sword
play
and
much of it
shield
at all, but like, real answer. Well, here's the motion controls.
Yeah, they're doing the thing. Okay, never mind.
Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
So my real answer for 2 positive things about
Joy-Con controller
Skyward Sword.
in your
Again, I
left
haven't
hand
played
is
it
the
much of
shield.
it.
By lifting the
I
controller,
do
you can
like
raise the shield to block enemy
that.
attacks.
I do like the new interpretation of Zelda, where she's like has more of a personality and she more of a relationship with Link before the game started. I do like that.
But we
She made cuts. I like that. I like her cut.
Yeah. And I like.
After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons,
I can't even think of it.
Oh, weird. Oh, weird.
Oh, okay.
Like the stick for the sword. Okay.
Tilt the
People
stick
will like
down
that.
when you want to swing the sword downward.
Whoa,
Swing to the right.
Okay, weird.
To the
All
left, or diagonally.
Hey, I never
Just
played
tilt the stick in
Skyward
the
Sword.
respective
I might
direction.
pick it up. Who knows?
Yeah.
He's in the darkness.
It's very divisive. It's not like a universally hated game as much as Matt,
Specially designed
who we knew in
Joy-Con
college, wants us to think
Yeah,
it
I
was.
just heard it's
right
like a
Joy-Con
And Bobby
smaller
didn't like it
scale.
either, but it's just like, oh, I know. At the same time, I know other people who did really
Legend
like
of
it.
Zelda
Yeah.
Skyward Sword, as
So-
the game depicting the earliest story
Yeah,
in
it
the
is
Legend
one
of
of those
Zelda
things where
timeline,
people
details
either
the
like
events around the
absolutely
creation of
adore
the
it,
Master
or
Sword
they
itself.
say it's the worst thing I've ever had.
We hope that people who played the original game on Wii
that,
and those
that's
playing
an
it for the first time will
exaggeration.
enjoy discovering the origins of
It's
the
a
Legend
good
of Zelda.
video game, maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe I'll pick it up. Who knows? July.
Yeah.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on
Yeah,
Nintendo
get in
eShop.
there.
And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers
Oh
will launch
my
on the game's
God,
release date at your local
Joy-Con
retailers.
for the
Many of
They
you
are
will know
nice.
this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the
They are
last
very
original
nice.
console
They were
game prior to
designed
The
very
Legend
well.
of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
They're really trying to say like, hey, Breath of the Wild too, it's coming, but hey, Skyward Sword is kind of tangentially related,
The
guys.
concept of collecting items to
Yeah,
upgrade
this is
gear.
basically Breath of the
I hope
Wild
those of you who played The
1.5.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the
Look
Wild
at
will
this.
give this game a try as well.
He's rolling on a bowling ball. I can't believe he deadass said
Please
there's
look forward to The
nothing
Legend
to
of Zelda
show.
Skyward
Well, that's not the first time Nintendo's done that, though.
That's hilarious. Well, they did the Metro.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of
What did you
Skyward
think?
Sword
Don't
has been optimized
patronize me.
People
for
on
the Switch.
people
It
on
includes
Twitter are
intuitive
going
motion
to whine
controls and
about
button controls
this.
by
Yeah.
tilting the right
Not
control
me,
stick.
because I'm
Okay, the next
handsome and
game will be our
beautiful,
last
but
announcement.
other
Okay, last
people
announcement.
whine
Please take a look at
about
this.
This better be
Alright.
good.
Oh my God, Dante for Smash? What? Oh my God, the Dante for
Splatoon 3?
Splatoon 3, baby.
That was one of the things people were thinking about.
You know, I'll take it.
That's
a
that.
good game.
I'm okay with this. Oh, and wait, maybe it's a Splatoon spin-off that's like a not first person, like single player focused.
Post-apocalyptic.
Well, Splatoon was already
video
post-apocalyptic.
game. Yeah. What? You get a guy.
Little buddy's turn.
You get a little buddy. That's horrifying. He is a horrifying little creature. Again, I will have one friend that is going to lose.
I like
their
Splatoon.
mind.
I like it a lot actually. I'm not as crazy as some people about it, but I do like it. I haven't played it in a while,
You
but like when
have them? Have you played them?
I have Splatoon 2. I haven't played it in a while, but I did play it a lot when I first got it. But I don't know if this is Splatoon 3 or if this is a spin-off. Because it is seeming like this might be like a stories-focused thing.
Yeah, it's weird. This is weird. Oh, that man! Look at the fish man.
Yeah.
I like how they're going outside the city because look
Yeah.
at this, it's a mess.
Yeah, because 2 was too similar to 1. That was like the big complaint. And this is already different enough.
This looks very different so far. Whoa!
Well, there's the city.
Cool. It's a cool.
The lack of music is kind of creeping me out, honestly.
Kind of dirty. I like it. Wait. Are there gonna be new Squid Sisters? This is very
Oh, there must
be.
Yay, it's Splatoon 3. Okay. Okay, I'll take it.
Show them to me.
Like, I'm not jumping out of my seat over this like some people would, but I'll take it. I'll buy that. I'll play it. I was kind of late to the Splatoon party, so if I get this like when it's still new, I might be more into it.
Yeah, I wanted to pick it up by the time the I guess the events were ending for 2. So
Yeah, I got Splatoon 2. I didn't play Splatoon 1 at all. I got Splatoon 2 like midway through its lifespan.
Okay.
What's
fine.
that?
You at least got like half your experience.
Yeah.
Out of it, you know?
Nintendo doesn't know how to do esports games, so they didn't support it as long as. But okay, it's a long ways away, but that's a good thing. It's not good it's a long ways away, but that's a good announcement. Ending on that, I'll take it. There should have been more than that.
What you've just seen is the
But-
latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3.
But
This game is
okay.
scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned.
God,
for more
they have a
information
lot of
at a
games
later
on the
time.
back burner right now.
Yeah.
Today,
Feel bad
we
for
showed
the
you a
dev
sampling
team,
of games
baby.
coming to Nintendo Switch,
Wow,
A variety of games are in development. and we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's
people are gonna
Nintendo
whine
Direct.
on Twitter
Thank
about
you for
this one. Oh.
Okay, so I mean, I'm not. I am disappointed.
Got my No More Heroes, baby.
I like.
That's all I need to sustain myself.
I am disappointed with the. It just didn't need to be a 50-minute long thing. Most of the things they had to show,
No, it didn't.
like, it could have been like the Smash reveal, No More Heroes, and like 2 of those weird indie games, and then the Splatoon 2.
That's all you need.
I mean, Splatoon 3. But, I mean, the fact that it is a direct and not just dropped announcements like they have been doing might be... I mean, you can never predict what Nintendo's going to do, but, like, it might be a hint as to that they're going to go back to doing directs fairly regularly again. Because, like you said, there are a ton of stuff on the back burner, and I feel like at least one of them's got to come out this year. Like, or is 2022 gonna be just?
That sounds like cope, Jeremy. That
Like-
sounds like you're starting to cope right now.
I mean, here's the thing: having a PS5, like, there's a lot coming out on PS5, and the fact I'm kind of almost relieved for my wallet that there wasn't a bunch of like stuff front loaded into this. I'm like, oh no, I need to buy it all. Because
oh no, my
there is a lot of Sony stuff that I'm gonna want coming out. So I'm gonna be occupied, but it is just I
love
do.
how we finished the Nintendo Direct by saying, "Well, there is a lot of Sony stuff I'm
Good
ready
point.
To get."
Yeah.
That's a good Nintendo Direct.
But I mean, yeah. But like I said, like I feel like, I mean, they're never transparent about this, but I do feel like they might go back to doing directs again semi often, because
Yeah.
the fact that there wasn't a ton to show in this kind of tells me that. Because I almost feel like if they did show a lot in this, that would imply that other directs there wouldn't be many other directs coming because they wouldn't need to. But with this, like,
I mean, God, they certainly have a lot just hanging out in the ether.
Yeah, I mean,
that they're not talking about.
Metroid Prime 4, Bayonetta 3.
That game is vaporware. Those 2 games are vaporware until they are proven not to be. I hear the word Metroid Prime 4 and I go, haha, and then I continue the conversation.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like a joke.
I mean, there are a couple third-party things that weren't shown in this, that were shown earlier that I have for a Switch that I'm looking forward to. Biggest one for me is Rune Factory 5.
Oh yeah. You are a big stan of Rune
I am.
Factory.
And a lot of people are too. It's like a niche. It's a series that feels niche because people don't talk about it. But at the same time, a lot of more people than you'd think are hardcore into it. Like I realized this when I was younger, and around when I think it was it was either the first Rune Factory or Rune Factory 2 was coming out, and I didn't pre-order it because I didn't think I would need to. But I remember I went to GameStop release day, and they were sold out, and I didn't. I'm like, really? There are people other than me who care about Rune Factory?
That's what I would have said.
And then I found out, like, years past coming forward that, like, yeah, a lot of people do it. And it's drawing in more fans, too, because now that the Switch is a big thing and Rune Factory 4 has a Switch port, and a lot of people, because the whole life sim gamer market is massive right now. And so for the people who finished up with Stardew Valley are like, what? I might like Rune Factory also. And then they play it and realize, hey, this is actually amazing. And yeah, so there's that. There's a fighting game coming out that looks good, Phantom Breaker Omnia, but I'm worried that it's not going to maintain a player base because no one in the fighting game community is talking about it. And also they've already said it's not going to have rollback. So
they're dead. And
so
like
that's the thing. Like I would be excited for that game if it wasn't already going to be dead on arrival.
I haven't heard anything about any fighting game that hasn't been called Guilty Gear Strive, baby.
Yeah, speaking of that, the open beta starts tomorrow for everyone. Yep.
All right, everyone listening. Don't play a Nintendo game. Play Guilty Gear Strive until Nintendo gives us video games.
But like, okay, let's recap. There were some cool things. I mean, things that weren't like hype moments, but were like that's logically a good thing that's happening moments. The Mario DLC for Animal Crossing, the fact that it's free, shows us that they're not going into
transportation stuff.
Yeah,
good. I like
and
that.
I know all the DLC for Animal Crossing has been free so far, but for something like that, like a themed thing, almost feels like the kind of thing that they would make a microtransaction for. So I'm glad they didn't. Mario Golf. Look, I mean, it's silly to say because that's not like a big hype thing, but like it's gonna be a hit, and we haven't had a good Mario sports game in a while, so like yeah, that's a good thing.
God, I'm gonna cry.
Miitopia wasn't expecting a Miitopia port, like that's fine.
Miitopia's fine. That's fine. I think it's good. I think make another Tomodachi Life too. Get that in there. People love that game. Put it on Switch. There's Mii's. Come on, get it in there, you know?
Yeah, and as far as things that weren't shown in this that are still like kind of filling out Nintendo's year, I mean, we just got Bowser's Fury. I know I should play it, and I probably will at some point, but because I didn't even play the original 3D World, so like it's very much worth the money for me. But supposedly that's great. There's that Pokemon Snap. That's it's not it's one of those games that like nobody ever thought was gonna come, but also wasn't like being asked for much, so it's like in that mid tier of hype.
I mean, I know people lose their mind about Snap. I know a lot of people really appreciated it after it was announced.
Yeah.
So there is a market.
I wasn't expecting to see anything about it in this direct because Pokemon usually does their own events. But that is something that's coming.
I wasn't expecting a release date for No More Heroes 3.
Any like good big takeaway other than Splatoon 3 was probably that. Yeah.
Thank God for No More Heroes. They saved the direct.
Yeah.
Travis Touchdown kicked the door down. He's like, who cares about Mario Golf?
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird stuff. I mean, for the no people who are listening to this who care about No More Heroes, a first-person horror.
Yeah, that was weird. We saw like 2 seconds of it, but that was cool.
Like what? Like I mean, I know Goichi Suda loves to genre hop. He loves it. It's like drugs to him. But I'm really expecting No More Heroes 3 to be a really interesting, dread-free experience.
It looked cool. I mean, I again, I haven't played the other 2, but they seem like something I would like. I've been saying that a lot this stream, but and they're short enough that like I could buy them and finish them easily before a 3 comes out, right?
You could blow through 1 and 2 in a week.
Yeah, well, I blew through Little Nightmares 2 in a week, as some people who are watching this saw, which... Okay.
You know...
I've got to talk about it while I'm here. Little Nightmares 2...
No, let's do it.
And that's on the... I didn't play it on the Switch, but that's a Nintendo. It is on the Switch. The reason I didn't buy it on the Switch, though, is because Little Nightmares 1 on the Switch has, like, obscenely long load times between deaths, and I don't know why. So I don't know if they fixed that for 2, but I didn't want to risk it. So I did get it. I got the PS4 version. But anyway, Little Nightmares 2, we'll go back to talking about things in the direct, but I just do want to say, amazing game, way too short. And it's the kind of game, based on its style, you expect it to be short. And the fact that it was cheaper than, it's only $30. The physical Switch version is $40, but every other version is $30. So you're expecting it to be short. It's a budget priced game, kind of. I hate that $30 is considered budget now, but still.
Yeah.
And sorry, I lost my train of thought. But
must have been a good video game.
The fact is, they had Bandai Namco did say before this is going to be a more complete, lengthy experience than the first one, and I don't know if it was just the fact that the load times made it a lot shorter, but I honestly feel like it was shorter than the first one. It might be wrong about that. Also, I played it like more straight through than I did with the first one.
I had no idea Bandai Namco owned Little Nightmares.
Yeah, they do.
That just blew my mind.
The Switch version of the first one, you can scan a Pac-Man amiibo, and you get a terrifying Pac-Man mask. And in 2, they're in exchange for that, they don't have amiibo support, but if you pre-ordered it, which I didn't, you get a mask of the tree guy from Tekken.
Oh, the woodman.
Yeah,
the wood blockman.
I haven't played. I haven't played Tekken, but I've recognized the character.
Yeah.
But anyway, so 2, it was way too short, and the ending was not satisfying in my opinion. But there is a secret ending. But to get the secret ending, you have to go back and go to the collectibles, which. Fine, but it's not. It's the kind of game that going back kind of ruins the experience because most of the appeal is
figuring it out.
Yeah, figuring it out and just like the surprises and like soaking in the atmosphere and the jump scares and everything. So I almost don't want to go back because I had such a great first impression, you know.
Sounds
but
like a job for YouTube.
Yeah, but as for the game itself, though. Ignoring the fact that it was too short, ignoring that the ending was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
It's simply amazing. Like, huge improvement over the first one, which was already good. A lot scarier, like a lot scarier.
Okay, because that's... I don't want to meme on the Little Nightmares fan base, but I did think it was a tiny bit dopey in 1, like you get the Tim Burton, like, chef guy, and he's like, you know, twiddling his thumbs, and he looks really evil. And I just, imagery like that, I'm not scared of.
But it's, it's the kind of imagery that, like, you can enjoy and appreciate, but it's not necessarily scary, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's right there in Tim Burton. It's like, oh, that's a cool design.
Yeah. So 2 has roughly the same aesthetic, but it does things with it that are just like horrifying. Like there are things in that game that I think are more scary than Resident Evil 7.
Stop!
I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Oh, welcome to the family, son. It's scarier than that.
Yeah, it might be just
scarier than the naked mom spider lady.
At least on the same level. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Damn. No, that's high praise.
Yeah.
To me.
And like also, I granted the whole game isn't like that, but the first main creature you go against, the teacher, if you will, and you can go watch my streams that I put on our channel earlier if you want to watch it, or just play it yourself. But the teacher is a lot, and she granted they do kind of blow their load because she's the first. Well, not okay. Actually, she's the second main creature you go up against, and everything after that isn't as scary. But she is very, very frightening, and there are actual jump scares that like actually got me, and it's not just jump scares either. And the sound design and the visuals and like the cinematography of the camera angles is just superb, like so good. But it does end too soon.
Yeah,
So anyway,
wow, yeah. All right, so everyone who just watched Nintendo Direct, don't play the Nintendo Switch. Pick up Little Nightmares 2 for the PS4.
Well, you can get it on the Switch too.
Yeah, get it on the Switch and experience those long loading times. I bet it'll at least tack on an extra half an hour to the playtime.
Yeah, I don't know if they fixed the loading times for 2. Like, to be fair, I can't say that for sure. I just know that 1 had really long loading times.
I mean, the Switch if it's not optimized for the Switch, the processing power is going to take a while.
Yeah.
Like, the transitions in Persona 5, I was watching, and it's like a, 15-second long loading screen. And, of course, on the PS4 and 5 and Xbox, it's like, you're in
Well, Persona 5 proper isn't on the Switch. It's just the Musou game.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, the
Okay.
Persona 5 itself isn't on the Switch.
Okay, all right, that's what I'm talking about then. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Again, I don't do much Persona.
It's something that I want to. They're just so long, and everyone says, "Oh, they're long because they're dense and they have a lot of good stuff throughout." And I honestly have to disagree. I think there's a lot of fat that could be trimmed and make the game a playable length.
Oh, they could trim that fat. I mean, when the thing is, half of it's the life simulator part, and it's like, oh yay, I can hang out with my virtual friends.
But speaking of Persona, something that wasn't showed in this, but we also know is coming this year for a Nintendo exclusive.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah, SMT5.
What's going on with that? Yeah,
like I mean, again, I feel like they could have shown that in this, but also I'm
heartbroken.
I know that Atlas is very averse to spoilers, and I honestly feel like they might just not be not wanting to show much more of it in general until it comes out. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it has a release date already. I don't remember when it was, but I'm pretty sure it has a release date, or at least a release window.
Oh man, yeah, but no one's. It has been out of the social commentary. Like I have not heard. I forgot about SMT5 until you just brought it up.
Yeah, but I mean,
all right. I'm going to put on my Twitter hat for a second. Can I just whine for 3 seconds? This is the whining period. All right. I was suckered in. I heard people saying, wow, this is the first official, like actual Nintendo Direct in, I think they said 144 days or something.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Arbitrary amount of time. And I really thought they were going to show us trailers for the games that are in development. And granted, Splatoon 3, Mario Golf, that's fine, that's good. That there's a niche for that. People will like those. But those are 2 more games that are just going to be in the dark for Lord.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's just more stuff to be like, maybe this is the one where they're gonna tell us about the new Squid Sisters, guys, and it just opens it up for more people to whine on Twitter.
That is very true. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
yeah.
I have to go soon. I'm getting very hungry, but I do want to just recap before we go.
Yeah.
Just to remember some things, other positive things that might not have mattered much to us, but were still a cool thing that was happening. It was hard because the announcements went by so fast, and so many of them we didn't care about that I can at least say that I just kind of zoned out. But some of the stuff that did happen, and they're here to laugh for when I say this, but something that actually it seems like might be kind of a big deal, at least to some people. Famicom Detective Club.
I knew you were going to do that. My God.
It's a visual novel, and it's hard to care that much about a visual novel. But that is a first-party Nintendo series that has been very much not in the picture for a long time, especially in the West, where it never got an official translation.
Well, that was Famicom, but that was all the way back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
These are remakes.
Yeah,
like Famicom games.
Remakes of Famicom games, and the first time the series has had any mention since then, and the first time it's been officially translated to English. So that is a big deal.
Give credit where it's due. Yeah,
the fact that Nintendo is reviving such a niche series as that is a big deal. I don't know if I'm gonna play it or care, but I'm sure that matters to some extent. And also, I don't know how much of a first party series is it. I feel like it is, but correct me if I'm wrong when I'm saying that. But the fact for a first party Nintendo series, it looked pretty dark and mature.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like it actually had a budget because a lot of visual novels do not animate anything. There are no keyframes in a lot of visual detective novels.
And granted, it had that VTuber looking style animation, but still, it's animation.
Yeah, they were tweening. Yeah, that's fine. It's better than a still image. I will give credit where it is due.
Yeah, and then
even if it is a bunch of VTubers sliding around on the screen. Yeah,
I'm curious about that. Don't know if I'm interested, but I'm at least curious. Then
I would do a let's play of Famicom Detective with you.
Let's do it.
Screw it.
Yeah, I don't remember when they said it was coming out, but sure.
Anything else to do? It's not like we have any other Nintendo things to
yeah, but so after that, there was a string of indie games, and there was that one that I thought was a rail shooter but wasn't. That looks intriguing, but I need to know more about. And there was that insipid EA game.
Yeah, Fortnite Sports.
The thing is, it looks fun. Not good, but fun. But it pisses me off that they had this gimmick going where the characters were from different eras of gaming cliches, but weren't actually.
I think they should have committed to that.
That upsets me, and also the fact that it's EA does not bode well at all. So I toss that aside. The Plants vs. Zombies game, I think, is also that only came to mind because I have kind of the same thoughts on that one. But
we're digging for scraps, Jeremy. All right, for real though, there's at least there's one tactics RPG and like 3 clamored for RPGs coming out. Bravely Default 2, not Bravely Second, Bravely Default 2. Sorry, I had to make that joke.
Yeah, yes.
Loves that joke. Bravely Default 2 is coming out. It will be a good game. People will like it, even though they don't like the new character models. And that close-up shot of that woman's mouth was grotesque.
Yeah,
she looks like a bulldog or something. That's twice a character has looked like a bulldog in this Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
Giant eyes and giant, like, chibi mouths. Here we go, boys. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But there's some RPG stuff going on. People who are RPG enjoyers, they will.
Oh, and what was that thing that we thought that was the Danganronpa looking thing?
3 games.
Danganronpa looking thing looks good.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it in the video. I forgot what it was called.
I definitely forgot what it was called. It was called The Great Journey or something.
Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot DC Superhero Girls. The worst
DC, well, yeah, DC Superhero Girls looking crisp, looking good. You know there's going to be a big MLG.
Oh, wait, okay. There's a lot more in this scrolling through that was mentioned, like, quickly that we forgot. That Star Wars game.
Star Wars
Hunters.
I think that's gonna be a Star Wars Overwatch game.
Yeah, which I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Yeah,
it's not Battlefront, but like the fact that it's not Battlefront, they're trying their own thing. Like, okay, here. So yeah, that's something that's. We didn't see anything of it, but like I wasn't expecting it. It's cool. Okay, so the game I was just talking about, World's End Club.
World End Club. Okay, yeah, that looks good.
Like that looks like something that's either gonna
not Monokuma.
Yeah, it looks like I love the concept of like deconstructing the Danganronpa like edgy NIS teen anime thing, but
and then it becomes a wholesome globe-trotting journey.
I like that. It looks great. I think I might end up loving it, but my only thing is we didn't see enough gameplay, and NIS has a trend of having games that have really unique aesthetics, really like great comedy and stories, but just frustrating gameplay.
Yep. And a lot of the detractor for those types of games, at least for me personally, was that a lot of the characters that I enjoyed died, and it's like, no, I want a full game where I can interact with these colorful characters.
Yeah, and they're not just the Danganronpa people; they're mostly known for like Disgaea and Phantom Brave and stuff. But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about that one. I just have to see more, and it's so weird that it has the Pokemon art style. There was the Ninja Gaiden re-releases, which, sure. The Zelda announcement that, like, Breath of the Wild 2, we have nothing to share, but we're re-releasing Skyward Sword.
I lost
so
my mind.
yeah, I really should get going. My sister was also just calling me, so I should probably return her call. But
of course.
There was also like not a great direct, but there was enough. There was stuff in there that, like, looking back, I'm like, yeah, that's cool, and I'm hoping there's gonna be more.
Direct.
Yeah,
that was a direct. I hope. I hope this is a return to routine. If anything, I hope one day a month, they'll show you one thing from one game they have on the back.
Yeah,
that would blow my mind.
And we didn't even talk about the Smash reveal that shows how little we care about Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It has its fan base, but there's a lot of stuff in that game that it doesn't gel with me. The anime boobies, the all that. I don't know. The animal species that talks in third person. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Anyway, that was the direct. Thanks for watching. I don't even know if anyone was in this stream, but we'll stream something else at some point. I was gonna say I'll keep streaming Little Nightmares till I'm finished it, but I'm finished it.
You are done. You could do a cleanup stream. We could.
I
could still get some evergreen content out of like having a cleanup stream where we're both here and.
I might eventually. I'm just not in a rush to do so.
You gotta sit with it for a while before.
Though Guilty Gear Strive beta tomorrow.
Baby. Yep,
I might stream that. I'm not good at it. I am not good at fighting games other than Mortal Kombat 11. So, I don't know. I'm like almost embarrassed to try to stream it, but it's an option. I do want to get better at it. So we'll see. We'll see.
It looks like it is a simplification of
a
lot of the game's mechanics.
And people are pissed about that, and I get why. But also, I'm so happy about that.
Yup.
Like my justification is like, I get that like the thing you liked is like, it's going in the series you love is going in a direction that doesn't cater to you as a longtime fan, but does cater to new people. And I get how it can be sad, but at the same time, you can always go back and play the old games. I can't magically make the old games more accessible. There's a difference.
Oh yeah.
And you can say, oh, well, learn to get good at the old games, but it's very hard to do when the only people still playing those games are the veteran players who will kick your butt like immediately without giving you a chance. So anyway, that's my fighting game soapbox for now.
Fans of fighting games will always complain about the changes made to their favorite fighting games. That is a universal law.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of it.
But
I mean, there might be a big optimist out there like Mr. Wooly Madden that'll say, this looks really good and different, but that's a diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
Most people will be like, this sucks.
Well, let's continue our fighting game convo tomorrow when we stream Guilty Gear Strive beta.
Oh hell yeah! I'll kick your butt, baby.
I don't even know if they're letting people play with friends yet, because the main point of this beta, the game content is pretty much finished. The main reason they're doing a beta right now is to test the netcode for like long distances. So I don't know if they're letting you just match up with your friends, but we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe I'll get to watch you slap a man overseas.
Maybe. So
a nice Japanese man.
Yeah.
A nice Japanese man.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Yup, see you next time. Wow, Nintendo, am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Great stuff. I'm about to go scroll my Twitter feed. It's probably a wasteland.
Yep.
It is probably the setting for Splatoon 3.
Yeah. Yeah, let's end on good. Splatoon 3 is coming. It looks good. Okay, end of stream.
Yeah, it's good.
Bye.
Your character, end of stream. Yeah, bye.